Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the next episode of Persona 5. In the previous episode, what did we do in the previous episode? In the previous episode, we've been contacted by a mysterious person named Alibaba, who has texted us about if we want to do something about magic, who is a hacker. Today's episode, we're going to probably figure out what's our next motive. If not, then we're probably going to do Mishima's quest because we keep getting reminded to go to Mementos, blah blah. If you're after this episode, make sure that like button is spoilers, great appreciated to the channel as we're going to proceed as to what's going to happen next. How do we went back to 37 to 36? Oh god, must have been mid-jet. Oh god, let's take care of them fast. That's explaining why. It's because we haven't cleared anything. So we're losing the public opinion. Great! Public opinion.
Who is it?
Okay. Did Alibaba message you?
Come on.
It's just Ryuji. Nothing? Let us know ASAP.
Man.
Good day. Good day to you too. You responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You are the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? That's right. I appreciate your honesty. I take it you received the calling card. Are you at school right now? I'm in class. You're a surprisingly diligent student. Now that I have prepared the calling card for you, when are you going to steal it? Steal from who? What do you mean by that? Aren't you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card?
Hey.
Tell him. We need the name of the target. I need a name. A name. Is your heart thievery truly impossible without such information? It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards did have names on them. One moment. Very well, I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. Why do I feel like... Ugh, I think that's... I have a real weird feeling that's coming familiar now. If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. Who is Futaba Sakura? Can't find the account.
For real?
Alright. I feel like I heard that name before. Same here! Where did I feel like that name's... Oh well. Because I feel like Futaba keeps spread around here and there, but where? Wasn't it already after school?
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura? Wasn't Sakura... It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Who's the boss again? I forgot.
Does he?
For reals? How way back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Oh, that explains it. Okay, does he have a family? It's boss's last name. Was it Sakura? Futaba Sakura. Was it Sakura? It's boss's last name. Does he have a family? Does he? For real? How living are you? Living in his place? Oh, we're talking about Sojiro Sakura. Okay, that makes sense now.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough. That makes sense. I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
What's up? Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
I just remembered. Were you able to ask Boss about Futaba? I tried. So no results. Could there be a reason as to why that was? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Majid. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of Boss, but trying to force it out would probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owe a great deal to both Boss and us. Don't wish for this to be a source of discord between them. Yeah, I know it was just mean. It's probably best to wait for Boss to bring the subject up himself. So we have to chill. Yo, can we go somewhere? No? We have to go to sleep? Alright. Yo, we gotta do something about our place. We gotta. I feel like we can do something about it. I think I've seen it, but I don't know how.
Yo.
Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all the lame shit coming up. If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye. Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to the boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
Wow.
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams. I never want to think about the exams ever again. Anyways, asking around your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is. Let's do it. Warning. I thought that would be getting a quiz, but no. Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We got nothing to lose. Let's head to Youngin and get some info. Straight to it. Do you know anything about it? Futaba, yes, I know that name. I heard someone before. It's the name of my very first love. My teacher back when I... Okay, you don't know nothing like that. Sakura-san single, right? I thought he didn't have any children. Okay. No listen. Nothing. Okay. We might as well go into his house. Check what's up. That is an option. Yo, we can always come back here later. Come on! Oh, it's recycled. No wonder. Futaba. Don't know who that be. Man, Morgana, I don't need you to be my second whatever. Let's just walk around and find him. That's that old geezer. Who's that? I don't think I know anyone by name. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if they find out you're snooping on them? Not really. Who knows? Do you eat a lot? Hey, I'm a growing boy. If it's just you and him, then you've been eating enough for two, right? You must have quite the appetite. What? You're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's Boss who eats a lot then. Bruh! Why was I trying to go through there? Can we just raid the home? Hey, Mr. Delivery Guy. Don't know anyone by that. I counted Sakura-san offered to make deliveries, but I never seen who you're talking about. Until now, our biggest lead seems to be Boss buys a lot of food, far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out the shops where you can buy food. Basically the grocery store that's just right there. Coming in.
Hey!
Welcome! Futaba, over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything, sorry. Come again. Huh, sketch.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Is to go to Chief directly. Chief!
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9%, though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. I yield.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say? This doesn't involve you. That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
The existence of this Futaba is for certain. She may be in some kind of bad situation, though. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation.
Explains why we're being tapped as of right now by this hacker.
Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Oh,
What's up?
it's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that? I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Is it Alibaba?
I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
Selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Tell me her keywords. Keywords? What are you talking about? Are you just saying random stuff to dodge this issue?
What are we supposed to do about this? We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
I want to meet you. That would be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
You can't go out?
Right, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. Hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now excuse me. Wait a second. Well, we are never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore. We're not done here. Okay.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel, too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right? Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
I wonder if that Medjed business was a prank. Now that I think about it, it calmly is strange that they haven't actually done anything. If the goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. When you put it that way, it kind of makes me wonder too. Especially after they taunted us theoretically like that. Theoretically. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. Yeah. But that's no fun. Yusuke is right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration party too. Cheer up! We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. Hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who though. You better not be talking about me! I was thinking the cat. On us masquerade.
Well then.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd. But don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
For sushi. The place is in Ginza, right? Do you take the usual train from Shibuya? Hey, Ginza! Alrighty then.
All right.
Oh, we're going straight there, never mind.